Hello there, future leaders, future engineers, and future leaders within the built environment. As you guys know, my name is Lebogang Moloto, and I am the University of Johannesburg Faculty of Engineering and the Built Environment Influencer for the year 2021. Boo, 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 boo. Okay. So, let's get started. So today I want to talk about the 10 survival tips to survive engineering, actually, right? So these tips are from me, of course, and they are not proven by an expert or some scientist. It's just what I think will help others and what actually works for me. So I dedicate this video to all the first year engineering students or students who are doing any course within the built environment, and this can also apply to students who are doing other courses or even students who are not doing first year but students who are doing other years of study, right? So let's move on to tip number one. So tip number one is 80% practice and 20% reading, right? So with engineering modules, right? Engineering modules are very technical, right? So you can't just read your theory and expect to pass an exam or a test, right? You need to practice, right? You need to practice because it's a technical module, right? Practice is required, guys. You cannot just know your theory, you need to practice, right? For example, mathematics. You need to practice your mathematics. And right, so a good thing will be to do past papers, to do past test papers, right? So that you can get a hang of it. So practicing it's key in engineering, and you need to do it 80% of the time compared to your reading, right? And tip number two is study in chunks. You need to study in chunks. You need to divide your work in sections, right? So you cannot just study the whole chapter in one go. No, you can't do that, right? You need to take breaks in between, divide your work, and plan ahead, right? So this is where time management also comes in, right? So time management plays a huge factor in an engineering qualification. So you need to know how to manage your time. You need to be a master of that, right? You need to be a master of that. And then thirdly, study like a teacher. This is the third tip. So there's this saying that says, think like a lawyer. So you need to apply it in this situation. So what I mean by study like a teacher is that you need to, when you are busy studying, right, you need to think like your lecturers. How is your exam or your test going to be set? What type of questions can be asked, right? So you need to think like a teacher, okay? And then tip number four, engagement. Oh my word. This is so important, guys. Guys. Tip number 4 is very important. You need to engage with other people, right? Your peers who are doing the same course as you need to engage with them. You need to help each other. You need to engage. You need to be together. You need to work as a team, right? So engineering also requires teamwork, right? Within industry, right, there's a lot of teamwork, or any engineering project, right, there's a lot of teamwork. So you need to start developing the skill of working in a team. You need to work with people, right? You need to learn communication skills, right, verbally, and your written communication skills also. So communicating with other people, working as a team, teamwork, like that's a really important skill within the field of engineering and the built environment. So you need to have that skill. So engage with others, right? Don't be alone. No, you cannot be alone in engineering. Engage with others, right? Also engage with lecturers, tutors, right? You need to engage with them. You need to engage with people. You need to be social, you know. You need to be not very social, but be a bit social, right? If you're not comfortable with it, just try and step out of your comfort zone just a bit, right? And then number 6, guys. No, number 5. We're at number 5. Tip number 5. Master your basic concepts. So you need to master basic concepts, right? Before you can get into the main concepts, right? So this will be most importantly your math, right? Your mathematics. It is very important, and it is very important that in this degree you know your basic mathematical skills. I mean, come on, like almost every module that we do in engineering, it involves math. So you need to be very good with your mathematics, right? You need to master your mathematics, right? Otherwise, uzofa utlashwa. So math is very important, guys, and also other basic concepts in physics, for example, right? Your basic vectors, for example. So know a lot of your basic concepts, right? Especially in math. Number 6, visualization, right? You need to be able to always visualize concepts, right? So a lot of concepts, right? Especially in physics, guys. Oh my word, a lot of concepts are very, can I say difficult? They're very hard to understand, right? In most engineering modules, right? They're quite tricky to understand. So you need to be able to develop the skill of visualizing things, right? Drawing pictures, right? When you have a problem, right? And what you can also do is that you can use tools like Symbolab to maybe visualize graphs or visualize whatever problem that you're coming across, right? So that it can make it easy for you to understand, right? And there are also other websites that can help you, right? You can also go on YouTube, you can go on Google that concept, try and visualize it, right? It makes life easy, trust me. And then number 7, deep practice. You need to be able to do deep practice. So what I mean by this is that you need to attempt your tutorial questions, your exam type questions, very important. You need to attempt them, right? You need to dedicate maybe an hour or 45 minutes or whatever to a certain concept and do deep practice. By that, you're going to attempt your questions, your tutorial questions, attempt them, do trial and error, go back. You know, if you have a memo, look at the answers, see where you went wrong. And if you can't see where you went wrong yourself, consult, right? And ask your peers, right? I know for me, it's easier if I ask, my friends within the same, within my study group, right? So it makes life easier because, we're on the same level, we get each other, we understand each other, right? And guys, I forgot to mention that join a study group, join a study group, guys. I cannot express how important that is. Join a study group, or else, uzofa. If you're not in a study group by now, and you're doing engineering, I don't know, guys, you need to, because this course is rough. No, I didn't say that. But join a study group. Okay, let's move on. Number 8, apply concepts to the real world. So this is very important. So apply these engineering concepts to the real world, right? It will make it much more interesting, because you know some concepts are very difficult to understand, and some of them, like, they don't make sense. So applying them to the real world will be nice, right? So you can go on the internet, go on YouTube, see where a specific concept is applied, and that will be interesting for you guys. That will be very interesting. And then number 9 is eat healthy food. Like, guys, this is so important. And I know, like, even with myself, like, I struggle to eat healthy. Like, I struggle to watch what I eat, guys. And actually, we need to watch what we eat. So healthy food has an impact in your overall performance, right? So you need to eat healthy food, drink plenty of water, and exercise, right? Right. So you need that brain food. Your brain needs, you know, that thing, man. I don't know how to explain this, like, but eat healthy, guys. Eat healthy. Eat a balanced diet. You know, eat your vegetables, your greens. Have, you know, your proteins. Like, have a balanced diet and try and live an active lifestyle. Although, like, I'm failing, but I'm trying, guys. I'm trying, but like, when last did I go to the gym, guys? Okay. Yeah, eat healthy food. That's important. You need brain food, right? Like your fish, your peanuts, you know. And then lastly, some of you are gonna argue, but nonetheless, number 10, get enough sleep. Yeah. There will be those days whereby you sleep literally for 3 hours a day, whereby you have projects to submit, you have tests, you have crazy submissions, assignments, you have labs, you have this and that, and like, you're not gonna get enough sleep. Like, honestly speaking, like, there's a lot of pressure, but try and get enough sleep, guys. Like, sleep is important. Like, guys, as for me, although I try and get enough sleep. I actually don't, but I try. Like, try your best to get enough sleep. Like, sleeping, guys, it's healthy. Like, it's healthy. So try and sleep, guys. Sleep, right? So I'm not here to tell you, okay, I'm perfect in everything. Like, no. I'm giving you these tips, but I'm not really perfect in them. But it's things that really work out for me, right? And I believe that they will work out for you too. So do that, follow these steps, and you will succeed, right? You will succeed. And yes, guys, thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you for joining my little TED talk, and I hope that you benefit. And we are special. We are engineers, future engineers, and without us, the world is nothing. See you.